As their first commercially available plugin, we review NN76 from TreeDSP. This is NN76, an AI-developed 1176 emulation using machine learning. So it's not your usual way of developing. Now, I don't know a lot about how all this machine learning and AI stuff is behind the scenes. So let's look at the controls. To the left here, we have the input meter with its respective output meter on the right. Let me tell you before we continue, this is something that needs to be looked at by the developer. They may have already caught this. The input and the output meters match. What I mean by that is, you'll see if I turn the output down, the input turns down. That's not how this is supposed to work. All right. So that's something they may want to take a look at. I kept wondering why it just matched no matter what. That's not the way that that's supposed to work, right? So to the left, we have the input meter, which has both the peak and the RMS, and it has a clip indicator here at the top represented by these two lines for the left and right. The decibel readout is here. Your input, your output. Something I've wished that all 1176 plugin emulations at least had is this link for the input and the output. Your attack and your release, this is based off of the classic faster for attack and release, slower for attack and release. So the smaller the number, the slower it is, right? You have 4 to 1, 8 to 1, 12 to 1, and 20 to 1. I searched. There's no all available yet. So they're working on that. We have the classic meter, VU meter here, where you can change it from the gain reduction to +4 for the output or +8 for the output, or you can simply turn it off. Above that, we have a secondary meter. So it shows you the gain reduction here as well, irrespective of what this is doing here. So you can have this at +4 or +8 or even off and still get a reading of the gain reduction at the top. That's a nice little touch, I think. And then we have a mix knob here to give you parallel compression. At the top, you do have a number of presets that come with the plugin. You can also add your own category as well as your own preset, right? So you do have that option in here if you do not wish to rely on your DAW's preset system. We do have the ability to do a be-in, match, and then to reset the plugin here. Your license information is in here. You can actually deactivate it on this computer and activate it on another computer if you have that need. And then the version of the plugin is in here. Bypass button. Outside of being able to resize the plugin by simply dragging the corner here, that is the controls. So let's take a listen at what this thing can do. Sometimes the sun shines in your face. Sometimes the sun shines in your face. And oftentimes you get rain on your race. Boom, boom, boom. Sometimes the sun shines in your face. Boom, boom, boom. Sometimes the sun shines in your face. And oftentimes you get rain on your race. Boom, boom, boom. Keep on. And each time boom, you stay boom, steady on your pace. Boom, boom, boom. Listen. Listen. Boom, boom, boom. Sometimes the sun shines in your face. And oftentimes you get rain on your race. Boom, boom, boom. And each time you stay steady on your pace. Cause sometimes you get rain in your face. Life ain't what it seems. We all are chasing dreams. But what you do with that, you might be new with that. And once you're through with that, who knows where you go? My final thoughts on NN76. Machine learning can most certainly make better plugins. Only for the simple fact that it's still based off of human intervention, right? It's just, in a sense, more development or more developers in a virtual way that are able to get to the conclusion of the thing faster. And I think it also lends itself to removing the real-time bias that we can come up with when we're doing things. This plugin has a nice analog vibe to it. I do like some of the extra little things they added as a quality of life enhancement. If you are interested in getting a copy of TreeDSP's NN76, check for the link in the description. Outside of that,